Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Zach Eflin will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Brock Holt now. Little chopper back to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Yeah, that was one of those in-between plays that's hard to judge. He hesitated, unsure whether he should charge it or play it off the hop, and by the time he decided, it was too late. He didn't even get a glove on it.
Standing in, Christian Yelich. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. From the stretch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Holt leads off first with 1 away. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And that's through for a hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
In now, Omar Narvaez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit out towards second. Kingery's there. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on it. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Bases full now following the error, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Avisail Garcia. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
2 out, bases loaded. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now the 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners, and the side is retired. Brewers leave them loaded. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Adrian Hauser is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies. The shortstop, Gene
The pitch.
Segura.
Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. Sogard will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce
Digging in
Harper.
now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Holt for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Here's Eric Sogard. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Eric Sogard.
The pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting it. The first baseman, number 12, Justin Smoke.
Here's Justin Smoke now, head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Smoke, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
The 1-2. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 37, Adrian Hauser.
Digging in, Adrian Hauser. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
Count 1 and 2.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Rhys Hoskins.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Yelich. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 5th, the third baseman, Didi Gregorius.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up. over on the left side of the infield. Sogard is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up JT Realmuto. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. In now, Lorenzo Cain. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. So now to the plate, Brock Holt. And he puts it on the ground to second. And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And here's Christian Yelich now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
No strike.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Stepping in now, Keston Hiura. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded. But the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. But the Brewers do pick up a run here on the RBI triple. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Bottom of the third now. Coming to the plate now, Nick Williams. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
There's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Garcia to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there, but taking a look at it, I guess in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
Into the box now, Zach Eflin. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard liner to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The first baseman, number 17.
Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a two-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he rips it on the ground to second. And boy, the Phils just keep right on rolling as this will be extra bases again. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, Matt, I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. 3 innings complete. The Phillies lead it 5-1.
Leading off from Milwaukee, the left fielder, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Eric Sogard. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. (5-1) our score as we play the 4th here. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Back up the middle. There's Segura. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down here 5-1. Up next will be Nick Williams. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. high and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Scott Kingery.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Scott Kingery. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. To short. He's got it. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
So frustrating, Nero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Line toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
So now to the plate, Gene Segura. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run is in to score from third. It's 6-1.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Brent Suter answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate, Andrew McCutchen, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Afforded as many mistakes when you're not throwing that ball in the 90s or above, and this guy needs to be real fine with his location.
You know, Dan, that's just a great swing by that hitter right there, because when you see low velocity, a guy out on the mound that's not going to blow the heater by you, maybe sometimes you expand the zone. Not the case right there. He set him up. He wanted something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Yanked on the ground down the line. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number 17, 3. Hoskins.
Two are gone in the Philly fourth, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Some
guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it, and that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Hitting for Milwaukee.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
Fastball swung on and missed. Looking at his career totals, Braun begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. And he misses with it, 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Here's the pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Here's the 1-1.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Brock Holt.
Striding in once again, Brock Holt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is sent on the ground out to Segura at short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail big. It's 9-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. J.P. Fireisen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping into the box, J.T. Realmuto. He singled his last time up.
The catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Ready now, Nick Williams. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Scott Kingery.
And in steps Scott Kingery. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The relay. Throw to second, and he's out. But they do play to run on the play.
The pitcher, number 56, Zach Eflin.
In now, Zach Eflin. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. In there, a base hit. So the 2-out hit here brings up Gene Segura. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 5 innings complete. Phillies lead this one 10-1. In is Christian Yelich, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate now, Keston Hiura. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Harper, still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
To the plate now, Omar Narvaez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Popped him up. Gregorius waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
Ready once again, Avisail Garcia. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Phillies 10 and the Brewers 2. Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Not shortstop, Gene Segura.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped high in the air. And there's the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping up now, Andrew McCutchen. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Fielded by Sogard, and quickly there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. The relay throw. Throw to third, and he's out. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We're through 6 full. It's the Phillies 11 and the Brewers 2. Now in the box, Eric Sogard. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First offering on its way. Swing, and he pops him up. Kingery ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Stepping in now, Justin Smoke. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Popped him up. Hoskins has a play. 1 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, J.P. Fire Eyes.
Tyrone Taylor will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Tyrone Taylor.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Skied into straightaway right. There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way.
That's a ball.
Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. Milwaukee leaves one. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Corbin Burns enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 39, Corbin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
The third baseman, Didi Gregorius.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he shoots it into center field for a leadoff single. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at two on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Under it is Yelich, and there are two away now.
The center fielder, number 5, Nick
So
Williams.
two are gone now in the Philadelphia seventh, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Here comes the first pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Kane is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Phillies down in order, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. So striding forward now, Brock Holt. We're in the eighth now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First offering on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
At the plate, Christian Yelich. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Up next for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in its last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Takes this the other way to right, and this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down, pull it in, and with it, the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Stepping up to the plate, Scott Kingery trying to keep it going. A perfect 3-for-3 thus far.
Second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out. Jay Bruce will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Jay Bruce.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
And now time is going to be called here as we've got some Yahoo out there on the field. And per Major League Baseball, we're not going to show it to you, but security's got him surrounded now, and he's likely going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the pokey. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen as he grounds one briskly to short. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9th inning coming up. Phillies on top, 11-2. Robert Stock comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Robert Stock.
Striding into the box, Omar Narvaez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Hard hit ball to short. Segura has it. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Brewers down to their final out now, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kingery is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Phils posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Zach Eflin earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Adrian Hauser was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 11 runs on an even 20 hits. 2 errors, they left 5 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Looking first at the NL East, the Phillies combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home, 11-2. Sandy Alcantara allowed only 1 earned run pitching into the 9th inning as the Marlins took care of Atlanta 3-1. The Mets totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 7-5. The Diamondbacks launched 3 home runs as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-3. They now have 6 straight victories. The Reds hit 3 long balls as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 9-5. The Orioles allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the Cardinals on the road 3-2. The Rockies swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Padres 10-4. A.J. Pollock had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish as the Dodgers defeated the rival Giants 8-1. Gleyber Torres had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping the Pinstripes pass the Blue Jays 13-2. The Boston Red Sox totaled 11 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 5-3. The Tigers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 4-3. The Royals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 8-6. Chad Pinder was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, helping the A's to a win over the Twins 6-3. The Houston Astros picked up, 19 hits in this one as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 9-8. The Texas Rangers combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the visiting Rays 2-0. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.